The toxic system operates almost exclusively on their sense of omnipotence. That means that they cannot really hold their inner tension of their true nature in a sort of formulation that would sustain their own healthy self-image. So we all possess, as Jung would call it, a shadow, or as Freud would call it, the id. So they're not really equivalent, but they do overlap, meaning that they pertain to a part of the human psyche and a part of the collective psyche that has been suppressed and rejected because it is deemed as unacceptable or irredeemable, or just not really something that's pretty to look at. And one of the ways in which we do protect ourselves and in which the toxic system protects itself is through omnipotence. Now, omnipotence is a normal part of our development. If we look through a psychological development of our ego, of our sense of self, the child or a baby needs to feel like they have perfect and all-consuming control over their object for gratification, meaning their mother or their primary caregiver. But through further development, we learned that the world is not really that simple, that relationships are complex, and we can move from the perception of relationships being a relation between a subject and an object for gratification to a more nuanced perception of relationships, which is subject to subject. And the toxic system kind of stays fixated in this developmental stage of the development of the ego. They still see themselves as the ones having all control or domination over the people that they deem as objects for their gratification. And systems tend to work in this manner because the individuals who make up for that system had not done the necessary work of personal development to work through those stages of early psychological development. So omnipotence in a way devalues the other person in the relationship, right? And that's developmentally normal and necessary for the relationship between a child and a mother. A child needs to feel powerful in order to grow and survive in a psychological sense.